want to introduce you to Tom Reeser, the Executive Director of KOCT, who's been here for about 10 years. A lot of the questions I get from readers around the area, just what is KOCT?
We've chosen kind of a unique path. We call ourselves community television. We provide public access, government access, educational access, and rather than emphasizing training for people how to use cameras, we've concentrated on what the viewer wants, and that's community television. They want to see their son catching that touchdown at the football game. They want to see their daughter at a basketball game. They want to find out, such as the documentaries that you've done, what's Camp Pendleton all about?
KOCT, your only local community television channel, is celebrating 40 years of service to Oceanside and our North County community. I'm so proud of the 31 years I spent producing programs for, by, and about Oceanside, and even more proud of KOCT today. The City of Oceanside was among the first to start documenting their council meetings. Volunteers, along with Bob Bowditch, began recording Oceanside City Council meeting in the early 80s. Towards the end of the 80s, KOCT programming began expanding beyond City Council meetings. KOCT documented the annual air show at our local airport and the Samoan Sister City celebration at the band shell. When the City of Oceanside celebrated its 100th anniversary, KOCT documented the numerous centennial season events. The City of Oceanside entered a centennial float in the Rose Parade, and KOCT sent a camera crew to the Tournament of Roses Parade to document this achievement. We ended the decade creating a new call-in program called The Voice of Oceanside with host Tim Aldrich. The first guest was Mayor Bagley, and innumerable elected officials have been our guests, including the notorious and recently pardoned Congressman Duke Cunningham. Cameraman and producer Matt Beck and I produced a documentary about the construction of a new pier. In the 90s, KOCT offered a grant program to encourage the creation of programs for, by, and about our community. Open Mind, Our Fabulous Heritage, Yoga, and the senior scene with Dick Johnson are examples of the hundreds of programs that were produced. Another public access service was the creation of Oceanside Spectrum, and that featured local musicians, bands, as well as editorials by passionate citizens. We produced the first of many documentaries about our Mission San Luis Rey and covered the Proud to be American parade and celebration after the Iraq War. Oceanside's diversity was celebrated with KOCT's coverage of the Martin Luther King celebration, Cinco de Mayo, Juneteenth, the Intertribal Powwow, and the annual Amnesty International Candlelight Walk. The decade ended with KOCT receiving a national award for the best local access channel in the nation by the Alliance for Community Media. In the new century, KOCT worked with the community and the City of Oceanside to obtain the most successful cable franchise in San Diego County. The result was funding that allowed us to replace obsolete equipment and create a new state-of-the-art studio and facility. We created new programs, Inside Oceanside, Oceanside Update, and Healthcare Matters. KOCT began airing Tri-City Hospital Board, County Board of Supervisors, and California legislation meetings. Host Tom Morrow created a new program called Living Legacies that highlighted the lives of Oceanside residents. It was a challenging decade, made more so by the Great Recession in 2008. Despite this, and through an aggressive and successful effort to obtain grants, KOCT produced numerous local health programs and documentaries about the adobes of North County. KOCT has succeeded over the past 40 years because of its partnership with the City of Oceanside. KOCT covered numerous library and parks and rec events like the Big Read and Concerts in the Park. And throughout our 40 years, KOCT has kept voters informed by covering candidates and ballot initiatives during every election cycle. With the loss of local newspapers, the need and importance of a community media resource like KOCT, your community channel, is vital. Congratulations to KOCT's Executive Director, Carly Starr, her staff, and their Board of Directors for continuing to produce quality local community programming. With the support of viewers like you, we can look forward to another 40 years of programming for, by, and about our North County community.
You're watching 40 years of KOCT television, the Oceanside Channel.